Hey ho! Happy Saturday morning. All right, so for those of you that missed the live, it will be back up. I filed an appeal, which I will win. She's not taking me to court. It was a completely weak ass move. But welcome to the new community, because in the old days, we didn't strike anybody. The DC, we didn't strike anyone. We weren't weak like that. None of us did. You had something to say, you fight it out, you talk about it. None of this weak ass shit. Oh, let me strike you. None of that shit went on. Any OG knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, totally weak ass move. Especially when I had her two friends on panel. Her friends were on panel. It was totally weak ass move. And I really thought like we would make some headway. Yeah, I got to strike. It'll be removed though. It's one of those, it's more of an annoyance kind of thing. But yeah, she's probably high-fiving in a back room thinking I can't go live. Yeah, think again. It didn't make sense at all. It was a great conversation going on. I totally agree. Exactly, Crystal. Tell me you're intimidated by Laura without telling me you're intimidated. Smell like a hot dog water. I totally agree. There was absolutely no reason to strike me. And her reason for striking me, this is the ironic part. Hey, Dolly, Jonesin just struck me for playing her video. But here's the funniest part, okay? Yeah, exactly, Yarn. We don't strike. The funniest part is she sits on a panel with someone and her own friends just said it. She's got, Queen Bee has stuff to do. She's got other stuff going on. She's been on for hours. That was her own words. That was their words of why Queen Bee, has a panel and runs a panel. My son had surgery and can't drive. So I had to drive him. And she puts in her community post that she struck me for that. How dare I go pick up my son and play her video? Hold up a second, Hippo. It's okay, though, for Queen Bee, who you fully support. It's okay for her to have a life and stuff to do. But my son, who had surgery, and I had to go pick him up, and I couldn't commentate for literally 15 minutes, and you strike me for it? Exactly, Dolly. Damn, she must not like what you're saying. That is such a weak bitch move. But it's okay. I just hope that none of you, anyone in your circle, because I will hold you responsible, and I will strike every one of you that play my video. Not Dolly. I'm talking over there. QB, Jonesin, Burnt B, whatever his name is. I will strike any single one of them. Just because this heifer couldn't handle the fact that I had to go pick up my son for 15 minutes. Wow. That hungry hippo. Yeah, she said that was the reason, Yarn. She said it. She literally said in her community post that she did it because how dare I play her video when I went to go pick up my son? Coming from this same person who sits on a panel with someone who's not even there half the time. Okay, Jonesin, good job. Good job. Burnt B, you might want to remove your video before I strike it. Because since your friend thinks that it's okay to strike, well, I hope you guys are all hiding your lives about me, because this will be fun. Weak ass bitch. It's one thing if you put a video on private just to fuck with someone, but I guess she couldn't do that because it was recorded. So her next move thought it would be nice to strike. Okay. I hope to God none of them ever play one of my videos because I am out for vengeance. Vengeance. And yeah, you want to play little girl? Well, you're not little, but your brain mentality is very little. So yeah, low life move, but it's okay. Payback's a bitch. Oh, believe me, I am, Amanda. Let these motherfuckers play one line of me and I will strike them down. I am so sick and tired of... I was really having a good conversation with Cappy and Nunya, and I really thought we were kind of getting somewhere. And yeah, exactly, Lacey, because it's just not what we do. I mean, we just don't do shit like that. And to strike me when your friends are on panel, okay. That's all right. Payback is a bitch. Hungry Hippo, I guess, couldn't go to McDonald's, so she decided to strike me. But I'm telling you guys, the ironic part of the entire thing is that she sits on a panel every day literally sits on a panel daily with somebody who has a life, of somebody that may have to run out or do stuff, and nobody has a problem with it. But my son has surgery. I have to leave for 15 minutes. And I played her video, and that's what she said. That is the most pathetic move I've ever seen. And yeah, it just shows what we're dealing with. We're dealing with little fucking children. The new generation has no integrity. She's too busy eating at McDonald's. Don't worry, Yarn. Once I win the appeal, hey Tara, once I win the appeal, it'll be back up. That girl can suck the fun out. Dolly, it was actually a really good live. I mean, we were having a pretty good live, and she just cut it down. But like I said, I appealed it. I'll win the appeal, and that's it. But I haven't even fucked with Joneson at all. Oh, D, from what they seem like, they both sound like lowlifes. So it doesn't surprise me if they were high-fiving her because they're lowlifes. I mean, her mother can't even speak proper English. It doesn't surprise me where she's from or what she looks like or how she takes care of herself. You see the evidence right there. False striking is the new I hate you. Not really. It's just weak. I mean, I really have not even spoken about her, and the video I was playing was not even focused on her. Like, it wasn't even really about her. But, you know, I said some things against her leader. So, you know, she had to strike me because she thinks it makes her look good. Okay. Yes, QB drives while live. Beats him, the person you were on panel with drives while live. It's not just BHB who does it. She just wanted to disrupt the live. Queen's lawyer could... Oh, speaking of, which is one of the main things I'm talking about tonight, Dolly. Did you know this is not a rumor? KIELY Rodney's family is suing Ryan. I got the paperwork. And my thought after reading it was, this is what a real attorney writes. This is how a real attorney writes a paper. So we're going to go through it. I just wanted to get my hungry Hippo. I know I got paperwork too. And yeah, that's how it's done. You won't like me. I left for 15 minutes and I told everybody I was going to leave. And it was for not even 15 minutes. So, yeah. The fact that she falsely struck me is comical. But don't worry, she's going to get hers. I am going to, every time she even thinks of playing me, I'm going to strike the fuck out of her. Every time. Every time. I think you were set up. They wanted to keep you talking so she could strike you. Nah. I'd be embarrassed as hell if I was her mom. Come on. This is why I stopped talking about this girl. She has to have her parents with her on YouTube. Her parents are in every single live. She's not even worth talking about. She's so fucking weak and pathetic. Like, bitch, go worry about your health and your weight before you worry about YouTube. Just saying. I mean, keep eating the way you are and you won't be around to watch your son graduate high school. So you might want to worry more about your health than worry about what I play for 15 minutes. Just saying. You won't like me. Oh, wasn't Jones a recording that Laura was playing? That's true too, Crystal. That's true. So, okay. She just posted a short yesterday of Laura's live. Don't worry, she better hide all those, squirrel, because I'm going to go through every single thing. And every time she's got one, she even says, Laura, I'm going to go after her. So, good job. Laura said her parents have to be with, they do have to be with her on YouTube. Her dad and mom are in every single live she's in, whether she's on panel, whether she's in QB, whether she's in Deets. There's her mommy and daddy, because, 30-something years old, I guess her parents don't have jobs either, and they just sit in chats with her, watching out for their little girl or their big fat girl, whatever way you want to put it. I don't care. So, yeah. I hope that your daughter files about her. What do you mean? Yeah, they're supporting her YouTube career. She'll get far because she's so badass with her 4,000 subs. Yeah, Happy Hippo wanted attention. Oh, she's going to get it. All right, so moving on from Hungry Hippo. Guys, I thought people were fucking trolling me before. No, they're not trolling me. There really is a lawsuit of Brian. There really is a lawsuit against Ryan UpChurch. Like, people can't freaking just kick him more when he's down. Like, the kid couldn't get any worse for this lawsuit to come out now. All right. We're going to go through this. Like, this is like probably the worst time they could have done this to him. Hang on. Oh, that's not it. Where is... Oh, I was just looking at it. Here it is. All right. Now, someone should have filled in QB's attorney that this is what a real attorney writes and what pleading should look like. I mean, I know the heading is a little different, but yeah. All right, here we go. David Robertson and Daniel Rodney. This diversity action arises from the defamatory and torturous conduct of defendant Ryan UpChurch, as explained below. Ryan UpChurch is a media personality, musician, and prolific YouTuber who has approximately 3.1 subscribers on YouTube as of the date of this filing. UpChurch began posting about the disappearance of KIELY Rodni, the granddaughter of David Robertson and the daughter of Daniel Rodni. After KIELY's disappearance in August of 2022 became a viral international story. There is an entire industry of true crime would-be sleuths posting all kinds of information on the internet. UpChurch had not previously participated in so-called true crime YouTube, but began to do so as the KIELY Rodni became news. That's not totally true. Ryan UpChurch talked heavily about Summer Wells, so that's not totally true. KIELY Rodni disappeared after a party near Tahoe on August 6th. In the weeks following her disappearance, numerous online posters began wildly speculating as to what really happened to KIELY Rodni. As it would ultimately turn out, she died of drowning. Ryan UpChurch was a prominent figure in this wild speculation. After KIELY Rodni's body had been found, and after authorities had publicly stated that an autopsy was confirmed, UpChurch uploaded several videos making outlandish claims, including that KIELY Rodni, Daniel Rodni, David Robertson were not real, and that the entire tragic episode was a scam by KIELY's family to raise money on a GoFundMe website. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't all this happen before they found the body, not after? I don't remember. UpChurch also published images of David Robertson and further published Daniel Rodni's former home address to his 3 million subscribers. I don't remember that part. UpChurch has a loyal following of viewers who refer to themselves as the Creek Squad. Oh, it was before. That's what I thought. Some people say after, some people say before. UpChurch directed the Creek Squad to search for KIELY Rodni's vehicle and posted Google Earth images of Daniel Rodni's former home, falsely stating they had found KIELY's car there. That I remember. While generating hundreds of thousands of views on his video, not making money though, relating to KIELY Rodni's disappearance, UpChurch promoted his own music, often uploading new music content between videos on the KIELY Rodni case. Well, he has a right to do that, though. It was before KIELY was found. That's what I thought, Jeanette. Daniel Rodni essentially went into hiding and made substantial investments in home security surveillance and cameras. I don't know why. Several Creek Squad members made outlandish videos of their own. One self-admitted Creek Squad member named Julio made several videos under the moniker an All-American Cartel LLC. Isn't that dude? All-American, that nut job? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I forgot about Forgotten Whispers. Oh, she's going down too. She's friends with Jonesin? Yeah, she's going down too. Jonesin is changing the game. All-American Dream Chaser, thank you. Isn't that what this was a joke on? Was this All-American Cartel? Julio posted videos of the Lost Trail Lodge, a vacation resort operated by David Robertson. In one of these videos, Julio speculated that the Rodni Robertson family was performing child sacrifices at the lodge as part of the religious cult. I remember that too. Several Creek Squad members flooded the lodge's internet profiles with negative online reviews. The negative attention directed to David Robertson and his lodge caused him to suffer financial losses. Well, that's not cool. David Robertson and Daniel Rodni have each experienced extreme emotional distress attributable to UpChurch postings, compounding their already profound grief at the tragic loss of their granddaughter and daughter. This lawsuit seeks to uphold UpChurch accountable for his tortious actions and intentional misconduct as outlined below. I am going to go after, it's Jonesin's still friends with Heels, though. David Robertson is a citizen and resident of California. Daniel Rodney is a citizen and resident of California. Ryan UpChurch is a citizen of Tennessee and resides in the Middle District of Tennessee. This court has jurisdiction over this action pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1332 because the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000 exclusive of interest and cost, and because there is a complete diversity of citizenship between plaintiff and the defendants. Now, for those of you that think that QB's lawyer did such a great job, this is a well-written document. This is how you write a document, and this goes on for 29 pages. This is proper law. Venue is proper in this jurisdiction pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1391 because a substantial part of the events or omissions given rise to the claim occurred in this district and because defendant resides in this district. Suit is timely filed pursuant to a tolling agreement agreed by all parties on February 13th. Factual background. Plaintiffs incorporate all above paragraphs. KIELY Rodney disappeared on August 6th. Her disappearance came into national news. On August 7th, a family of KIELY's mother, Lindsay Newman, created a GoFundMe page, support for the family of KIELY Rodney. Plaintiffs Robert, David, and David are members of the KIELY family. I agree, roses are red. UpChurch posts his first video about KIELY Rodney on August 13th and soon accuses fellow YouTubers of involvement in KIELY's death. Ryan UpChurch began posting about KIELY Rodney on YouTube on August 13th, 2022. At this time, the whereabouts of KIELY Rodney were unknown. In these videos, UpChurch offered outlandish theories of the truth of what happened to KIELY Rodney. UpChurch initially theorized that a person named Ronnie, who was a caller to a YouTube show hosted by YouTuber Ikmal, was a red herring and a made-up character. In a comment reply to this video, Red Flag Ronnie #2, a YouTube user posted, "Dude, be careful, you're going to get sued for slander for real." UpChurch replied to this user, "They can slander these nuts." Screenshot below. In a video posted on August 20th, 2022, UpChurch falsely claimed that various other YouTube true crime would-be sleuths, including YouTube personalities Anime and Ikmal, were responsible for somehow involved in the death of KIELY Rodney. In the video titled "Exactly What I Think Happened to KIELY Rodney," UpChurch suggested that Anime and Ikmal were responsible for the disappearance of KIELY Rodney, stating, "If you look at the timeline of KIELY being there, Ronnie seeing that, and her Zanime having a video of this party, isn't it possible that they took her, which is why no kids have seen this? And if that's what happened, that would explain why Ikmal is acting crazy and being like, look, everyone, Ronnie's real." The same day, August 20th, UpChurch uploaded a different video. This time wildly speculated that Ikmal was a sex trafficking code word. KIELY Rodney's body is discovered. KIELY Rodney's body was discovered on August 21st. That day, authorities publicly confirmed that the body was more than likely KIELY Rodney and that an autopsy had been ordered to confirm identity. Authorities confirmed the identity of KIELY Rodney on August 23rd, 2022. Placer County Sheriff's Office posted the following statement. Today, an autopsy. I don't have to read all that, blah, blah, blah. Placer Sheriff's Office attached the below image to the Facebook post. Identity of KIELY Rodney confirmed. Placer Office publicly stated it was in communication with KIELY's family, offered deepest condolences. August 22nd, KIELY Rodney's family released a public statement which was widely reported. They asked for privacy. Kindly excuse us as we retreat and dance for our daughter. Full statement is reproduced below. We've all seen it. On August 22nd, and I'm kind of going through because there's 29 pages. So I'm kind of getting through it. On August 22nd, the day after Kiely Rodni's body was found, UpChurch posted a video in which he appeared to express his condolences to Kylie's mom. That is, upon information and belief, UpChurch was aware on August 22nd that the authorities had stated they had recovered a body that was more than likely Kiely Rodni. Okay, they didn't recover it. The other one did. In the same time, UpChurch appeared to criticize other YouTubers for capitalizing on the Kiely Rodni case to promote themselves. 2 days later, UpChurch uploaded a video promoting his own music. After Kiely Rodni's body is found and her identity is confirmed, UpChurch publicly claims Kiely Rodni is a bullshit person, her family is not real, and her death is a scam. On August 29th, after Kiely Rodni has been found, after authorities have confirmed Kylie's identity, and after Kylie's family had released a public statement, UpChurch uploaded a video titled "Zero Proof Kiely Rodni's Even Real." All in this video, UpChurch suggested Kiely Rodni's case was a scam to raise money. Do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it as fast as fuck. Look at the Kiely Rodni GoFundMe. It made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Kiely Rodni. If you have 5 GoFundMes for each individual person that you catfish, fake a death with, all you need is 3 people. 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Now, that might raise red flags. There might be discrepancies in you getting your money. But you see how I just said that and explained that? That will be taken and interpreted by people who are in on the scheme that are getting a cut of the money. I mean, why would they defend it? It's free money. It's free money. That gets the heat off of you because everybody's looking for a bullshit person that you made up. Because why? Because you pushed a car in the lake. Show me real proof of Kiely Rodni existing. Show me anything that indicates this is real. You can't because it ain't. It's a scam. Okay. Before we move on, let me address something. Jeanette, I don't care. Don't announce shit like that. Like, there's no reason to announce it. I don't give a fuck. Little girl is going to learn her lesson. On my time. Not on her time. On my time. So I personally believe, I truly personally believe, guys, we're done with Jonesing. Finished. Finite. Bye-bye. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know she's live. I don't want anything. Not even discuss it. She's dead. Done. Let the little chubster do her thing. I personally believe, okay, personally, I believe Ryan was on drugs at this time. I even told Kurt that. I was like, is he smoking meth or shooting meth or something? Because he's got every trait of a meth head right now. He has every single trait of someone who's like freaking out on meth. And he said, no, he's not. I said, I'm telling you, dude, the way he's going off, the way he's neurotic, and I think he was doing it with his ex. I really, truly do. And I've said that before, too. And I told a couple of people that close to him. I was like, are you sure? Because they're like, no, he just smokes pot. I don't believe it. I think he's shooting dope. Like, I really do. And now he seems like totally different. But he was way out there back then. Like, way the fuck out there. And I don't even understand why he was so out there. But he was way out there. In this video, UpChurch searched for Kiely Rodni's dad, Daniel Rodni, and posted a phone number. UpChurch posted a Google Earth recording purporting to locate his house. Zoomed in on a pixelated image, which I remember this one. I was long gone after this. Like, I was like, I can't. This is too much for me. Like, just too much. Hey, Jane, this was, no. Title has 146,301 views at the time of this filing. As a result of this video and the ensuing negative attention he received, Daniel Rodney essentially went into hiding and made substantial investments in home security, surveillance, cameras, etc. UpChurch uploaded a video titled KIELY Rodney. This was insane. Insane. I don't think Adderall would do that. It was fucked up. In this video, UpChurch stated KIELY Rodney is not Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney is Callie Ross. Callie Ross's dad is fake Kylie Rodney's grandpa. So if you look at Kylie and look at her situation and who's around her, look at the air quotes grandpa. I remember this. In this video, UpChurch posted photographs of plaintiff David Robertson with quotation marks around the phrases Kylie Rodney's grandpa and Kylie's grandpa. The video has 241,000 views at the time of this filing. Also on September 3rd, UpChurch uploaded a YouTube short video called Kylie Rodney is actually a woman named Callie Ross. Video coming hour. In this video, UpChurch asserted Kylie, Daniel, David, and Kylie's mother were not real. I would not say this unless I was 100% confident Kylie Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. All the pictures and all the videos you're seeing of this Kylie Rodney person are actual pictures and videos from someone else named Callie that are 5 to 7 years old. He is doing much better now. I agree. This video has 324,000 views at the time of this filing. On September 7th, UpChurch uploaded a video titled Still No Pictures of Kylie Rodney at This Party. In this video, UpChurch states, it's been like 4 days since I made an update video on the Kylie Rodney case. Man, the comments are just flooded with snotty nose fucking idiots. When you going to give that apology? When you going to give that apology? Never. There you go. Does that make you happy? Probably not. You're probably fucking tearing up your whole room right now. And I don't care. I still think the same exact thing. I don't know why everyone's in the comments being like, why'd you change the story again? No, it's still the same story. I still think it's bullshit. Still not buying it. Just not. Yeah, I remember it too. The grandpa, why is the grandpa on Facebook and on YouTube telling people in the comments, leave me alone? What? Video has 122,000 views at the time of this filing. UpChurch continued to post about the Kylie Rodney case as late as December 22nd, when he uploaded a video called Kylie Rodney Only Logic Part 1. In this video, let's be honest with ourselves. At this point in the video, there's nothing to lead me to believe that this person is real. The Kylie Rodney person. There's nothing that shows me she's real. In the video, UpChurch also reiterated his theory that Kylie Rodney was a girl named Callie Ross. In a comment to this video, a YouTuber named Steve Random Adventures commented, so basically you want everyone to believe you, even though you have zero proof and you're claiming this girl doesn't exist, yet here you are saying that you're not going to believe everybody else because they don't have proof. Streaming revenue must be going down. No, it's actually at an all-time high, and I'm making an insane amount of money, which is why I'm flopping my dick on the table and trying to fight corruption, because I'm a good guy and I'm rich, fighting evil that is rich, because that's what I do. Here's a proof of that exchange. Cause of action. Plaintiffs incorporate all above paragraphs. In addition to the statements described above, plaintiffs submit a video montage, Exhibit A, of various defamatory statements made by UpChurch in his video broadcast. UpChurch published several statements of and concerning both David Robertson and Daniel Rodney through the broadcasting of his YouTube videos relating to the Kylie Rodney case. UpChurch's false claims that Kylie Rodney was not real, David Robinson was not real, and Daniel Rodney were not real defamed plaintiffs. UpChurch's false claims that Kylie Rodney was a bullshit person and that her disappearance was a scam to raise money on GoFundMe defamed plaintiffs. UpChurch's false claims that plaintiffs were in fact relatives of a person named KIELY Ross, implying that plaintiffs were actors pretending to be someone other than they are, in fact were defamed. UpChurch's false claims that plaintiffs were involved in a scheme to catfish, fake a death, defamed plaintiffs. As a result of all of these statements, plaintiffs suffered reputable injury, financial loss, and emotional distress. That is what me and Dolly were trying to say last night about Queen Bee's lawyer. He never said in her lawsuit what caused this, like what problems were there, what damage did it do. That's how you do it. Like, this is beautifully written, and it's how it should be written. Even if it's not this intense, this is how you write a motion or a pleading, whatever. This is how it's done. As a result of all these statements, plaintiffs suffered reputable. UpChurch made each of these above statements only after authorities have publicly identified KIELY RODNI and confirmed her identity. UpChurch made each of these above statements only after KIELY RODNI's family had released a written statement confirming her death. UpChurch thus made his false and defamatory publications with reckless disregard for the falsity of the statement. At a minimum, UpChurch acted with negligence in failing to ascertain the truth of the false statements he published to his 3 million YouTube subscribers. False light, invasion of privacy. Oh, this is very well written. It's a legitimate example of defamation. And like, I've never had anything done in Tennessee, but when I filed, this is what I was looking for last night. This is how you write it out. Like, this is how it's done. Plaintiff incorporates all above paragraphs for the same reasons that UpChurch may be held liable for defamation. He may be held liable for false light, invasion of privacy. UpChurch's false statements concerning the plaintiffs place them in a false light, which would be highly offensive to a reasonable person. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be falsely accused of participating in a scam to profit from GoFundMe. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be falsely accused of having misrepresented themselves and their identities, lying about who they are and who their loved ones are. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be accused of being fake and not real while grieving the tragic death of a loved one whom UpChurch also referred to as a bullshit person, fake and not real. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be called fake and not real in the days after their daughter, granddaughter suffered a tragic fatal accident. UpChurch acted with reckless disregard of the truth of these statements as described above. In fact, UpChurch, what the hell am I body shaming people for? Because she's a fat ass? In fact, UpChurch himself appeared to understand the statements were false, as he had previously expressed condolences to KIELY's mom, before later declaring KIELY's mom is not real. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. As described above, UpChurch's conduct in uploading his defamatory videos was intentional, and he acted with reckless disregard for the falsity of his defamatory statements. UpChurch chose to target members of a grieving family who only days earlier had learned the tragic news that their 16-year-old daughter and granddaughter had died in a fatal accident. In espousing his false claims, UpChurch capitalized on the media attention that KIELY RODNI's disappearance had attracted to promote his own music and capture streaming revenue from YouTube views. Now, in all reality, though, let's be fair. Honestly, let's be fair here. Ryan and his ridiculous claims also helped this case become much bigger. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. He did have a big part of it growing, but he also destroyed himself in the process. In fact, UpChurch openly bragged in the comments to one of these videos about making money from the KIELY RODNI case, stating, "I'm making an insane amount of money." He didn't mean from the case, though. UpChurch directed his loyal band of followers, the Creek Squad, to search for RODNI's car. He then uploaded a video claiming to have discovered the car at the home of Daniel Rodney. As a result of these actions, Daniel Rodney was subjected to an invasion of his privacy and personal security. UpChurch's conduct in belittling a grieving family, accusing them of essentially being actors faking their loved one's death to profit from a scam from GoFundMe, was outrageous conduct that no civilized society should tolerate. KCG, I apologize, but I'm not sorry. She struck me over the biggest nonsense that I've ever seen, and she false struck me. So she should worry about her health way more than she needs to worry about striking me. As a result of UpChurch's videos and statement, and by the way, I had her two friends on my panel when she struck me. As a result of UpChurch's videos and statements, plaintiffs have suffered. Forgotten Whispers did. Well, I'm going to strike anyone that's friends with Jonesin, and anyone that plays my video, she's going to get struck. So any single person that is friends with Jonesin that plays my shit is going to get struck. And they can all go thank Jonesin for that. I'm moving on now. Thank you. As a result of UpChurch's videos and statements, plaintiffs have suffered serious mental injury, each seeking therapy for psychological injuries specifically attributable as documented in medical records to the conduct of Ryan UpChurch. Negligent infliction of emotional distress. We're almost done. We got 2 pages left. Okay, bye-bye, KCG. Have a good day. Bye-bye. You're obviously got a membership gifted to you. So, yeah, you can go. Bye-bye. Plaintiff incorporates all above paragraphs. For the reasons stated above, UpChurch may be held liable for negligent infliction of emotional distress. As a result of UpChurch's video publications and false statements, plaintiffs suffered serious mental injury as described above. Damages. Plaintiff incorporates all above paragraphs. Plaintiffs specifically aver that the law of California with respect to the issue of remedies and damages should apply to this action as plaintiffs reside in California. All injuries complained occurred in California, and all treatment for such injuries occurred in California. The parties have no relationship with each other except through the transmission of UpChurch's YouTube videos, which plaintiffs were made aware of and viewed in California. California thus has the most significant relationship to the parties, and occurrence at issue, and California's law of damages should apply. Plaintiffs pray for a recovery of all compensatory damages available under the law, including damages to their reputation, financial losses, emotional distress, and punitive damages based on UpChurch's outrageous, intentional, reckless, and conscious, shocking, tortious actions. Plaintiff prays for a jury to try this action. Respectfully yours, David Randolph Smith and Associates. And that, my friends, is how you write a pleading. That is what you submit for defamation. Right there. The way it's laid out, the way he's got highlighted, and then what falls under that, what he's asking for, oh, they'll settle. There's no dollar amount either. But this is what a real pleading looks like. This is what a real attorney writes. When a real attorney is serious, this is how it's done. Big, big difference. I look at this and I know an attorney wrote it. Just from the words that we use, the professionalism, the way it's laid out, you look at this and you just know an attorney wrote it. Can't say the same for the other one. But like, that's what I was looking for yesterday. Like, I knew that, like, I knew what I was looking for. I just couldn't find it. But this is how it's done. Yeah, it is a huge difference. Huge difference. Now, I'll tell you this much. I saw this coming, but I didn't see this coming. I didn't think it was real. I really didn't. I did not think that this was going to happen. Technically, they didn't wait so long. It's only been 6 months. I was thinking the same thing, Pine. Why'd they wait so long? But it's really only been 6 months. So they kind of didn't. Roses are red. That's why I'm coordinating back. And any one of these bitches that play my live are going down. Molly's taking all these people out. I'm taking all these people out too. So anyone connected to Jones and plays my live, you might want to think again. Because anyone is now connected to Joneson, I will take out. Do not play my content ever. Ever. And you can all thank your buddy for that. Why do these people come to this channel? It seems to be weirdly coordinated. Then people go live and someone jumps in here like this. Is YouTube. It's not that serious. I agree. I thought it was too, Pine, until I was reading the dates. And if Ryan's last post was December 22nd, it's only a couple months. Exactly. Redneck Nation has turned on him, his mom. I meant to tell Irish Girl that because I think it was Irish Girl that got scammed in that. They were using Ryan's name to scam people. This is like such a bad time. But, you know, you can't run around saying the shit he said and be okay with it. I mean, it's fucked up. He shouldn't have done that. Maybe they did one of those online things like legals. I don't know. But it's pretty bad. I mean, just the way it's worded, the way it's laid out, the little things, you know, emphasis added in the SIC and just little things, quotes, you know, just little things. Screenshot below, footnote, just totally different. But I mean, honestly, we all warned him. We all told Ryan, do not keep going with this. I mean, you're going to get sued. But I didn't know that it, you know, her family had to put all this stuff up. I didn't know her family had to put, you know, the only thing I have to prove is UpChurch knew he was speaking wasn't true, but he may have actually believed everything he was saying was true. See, I don't know what the Tennessee laws are. Let me take a look. Let me see what Tennessee says. What are Tennessee rules? All right, to prove crime of defamation, the plaintiff must show 4 things: a false statement purporting to be fact, publication or communication of that statement to a third person, fault amounting to at least negligence and damages or some harm caused to the reputation of the person or entity who is the subject. Yeah, they pretty much got that. I do too, Yarn. I agree. He lost to defamation. When did Alex Jones go down? Was that after KIELY RODNI? Or was that before? Laura, who were the group of guys that kept... That was Creek Squad. Honestly, I kind of think he did believe his own bullshit. I really do. August 4th? So yeah, it was right around the same time then. I honestly, they don't give a dollar amount. We just know it's over 75,000. But after his mom and after his the redneck people, I don't know if he's got a lot left. That's true, Roses are red. Now they can refer to that case. That is true. Yeah, I mean, it kind of... All right. In Tennessee, I was reading something wrong. In Tennessee, legally, defamation has 4 facets. A false statement was made about you, your organization, or your company. The statement was shared with a third party. This statement caused harm to you, your organization, or your company. The person or party that made the statement did so knowing it was or could be false. Man, I need to live in Tennessee because I could get all of these people fucking in court for defamation from my business. Alabama's not this easy. So, yeah. Brian's pretty fucked. I think he will, Robin. I think he will apologize and settle, depending on how much they want. Yeah, but based on Tennessee's law, yeah, shit. I can get half these people for it. Statute of limitations. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold up. This might not work. We're in July. Hold on. Under Tennessee law, you only have, hold on. Okay. The statute of limitations on Tennessee law for slander or oral defamation is 6 months from the time the words are uttered. Well, we're past that. The Tennessee Supreme Court has held that this statute of limitations is not an accrual limitation of actions, and therefore the discovery rule is not applied to extend the limitations period when the injured plaintiff claims he did not know and could not have reasonably known of the slanderous statement until after the period had expired. But it's more than 6 months. For libel, written defamation is 1 year from the time the cause of action accrued. Unlike the statute of limitations for slander, the statute of limitations for written libel is an accrual limitations period, and therefore the discovery rule does apply to extend an injured plaintiff's limitations period. This is tricky. Where the alleged libel is contained within documents not available to the general public, the statute of limitations begins to run when the plaintiff knew or with reasonable diligence could have discovered that he had been defamed. That's interesting. Okay, damages. Tennessee no longer recognizes presumed damages in defamation cases, even when the words are considered defamatory per se. Instead, a plaintiff is required to prove actual damages. However, actual injury is not limited to out-of-pocket loss. The more customary types of actual harm inflicted by defamatory falsehood include impairment of reputation and standing in the community, personal humiliation, and mental anguish and suffering. Of course, juries must be limited by inappropriate instructions, and all awards must be supported by competent evidence concerning the injury. Although there need to be no evidence which assigns an actual dollar value to the injury, failure to prove special damages or out-of-pocket loss is not necessarily determinative. If there is material evidence on any of the element of damages, the cause must be submitted to the jury. Interesting. As summarized in one Tennessee case, under Tennessee law, a plaintiff is required to prove actual damages in all defamation cases. Actual injury is not limited to out-of-pocket loss. Indeed, the more customary types of actual harm inflicted by defamatory falsehood include impairment of reputation and standing in the community, personal humiliation, mental anguish, and suffering. Of course, juries must be limited. I just read that. It's the same thing. Defamation on Tennessee law, then a jury is awarded punitive damages with no award of compensatory or actual damages will not be permitted to stand. All right, so they have to have punitive damages. Wow. Would the family be able to prove loss of income and the lodge was the opposite? I don't know. Plaintiffs reside in California. All injuries complained occurred in California, and all treatment for such injuries occurred in California. Yes, but they're going for money, which has to be done in their state. It has to be done in Ryan's state. But I was wondering, is it California rules or is it Tennessee rules? Has to be Tennessee rules. Has to be. Because a judge in Tennessee can't rule what a California judge would do. Parties have no relationship with each other except which plaintiffs were made aware. Yes. As they file, the stepdad is sitting in jail. Who's sitting in jail? Across there's a California law of damages should. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't think they can do that. But I don't know. I've never done, cross-state defamation. But I didn't know they can do that. Like, how can a judge in Tennessee make a ruling for California? They don't know California rules. You know what I mean? Why is Kylie's stepdad sitting in jail? Why is Kylie's stepdad sitting in jail? By the time the winter season passed, the rumors had long since passed and the internet had forgot about them. I don't know. The action, no, they're saying that the action was committed in California. Hey, Jen, thank you. I don't have a song today, though, because it's on my other stream. Your favorite MGL simp. Oh, there it is. Do it every time. I tell them it's a problem, but they acting like it's fine. I'm begging them to stop, but they leave me with a like. That's right. As long as I have StreamYard still on, you'll be able to hear the song. Woo woo. The internet is insane when suddenly everyone wants to sue everyone. Yeah, but honestly, her family has a right. I mean, he was pretty intense. And he got all these people to believe his nonsense. I mean, there's no denying that. And that was bad. Huh. I mean, it was bad. It sounds like a Pascal song. That's just crazy. Let's see. If I file defamation suit in another state, which state has jurisdiction of my award? Yes, just talking state or federal. I don't know. I guess I kind of feel like, oh, Jen, you missed Jones and Struck my last live with Molly. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Burnt Toast, I don't know how they can do that. Like, a judge in Tennessee can't rule on California law. They can't do that. So that's why I'm just a little confused about that wording. Because from what I know about the court, they just can't do that. So that's why I'm a little lost on that. Like, a judge can only make a ruling of the laws in his state, which is why they said they have jurisdiction. Yeah, and the ruling went by Virginia law. That's what I'm saying, PB&J. All the rules of them winning went by the state they were in, Virginia law. It didn't go by California law. No, technically for the plaintiff, it was committed in Tennessee. I mean, in California. But like I've said in previous cases, if you're suing someone for money, you have to go to their state. It doesn't matter if it's defamation, if it's civil suit, no matter what it is. If you're suing for money, You have to go to that person's state. And PB&J is right. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were done in Virginia. And even though nothing happened in Virginia, Virginia was the laws that was, that they had to go by it for winning. Same thing. So I am right. So I'm not totally sure why it's in there. They filed in Virginia, court held in Virginia, and neither one of them lived in Virginia. Yeah. Yeah, but the rules had to go by Virginia. The award, went by Virginia law because that's where it was held. Same thing. This has to go by Tennessee law. Because again, a judge can't rule in another state. Judge can't rule in one state for another state. They just can't. They don't have the jurisdiction to do so. Metadata, the evidence in the case stored in Virginia, and that is how Depp Heard was. Depp is allowed to sue in the state of Virginia because the news outlet that ran the article there. Probably India. YouTube is owned by Google. It is going to be interesting. But again, I'm 99.9% positive that it has to go by Tennessee rules. I can't, just logically, I can't see where a judge is able to rule in another state's verdict, like by other state laws. That's impossible. That's why when you have a change of venue, it has to be in the same state. Google headquarters is probably India. Where is Google headquarters? It says California, but I don't believe it. I still say it's India. Publisher here is YouTube, California. YouTube. Okay, YouTube headquarters is San Bruno, California. And it doesn't give an actual address. Area code 650. But there's no actual address. I'll follow up on it. I actually thought it was bullshit. I did. I thought it was bullshit. I was like, come on, who's starting that rumor? But no, it's for real. Hey, look at this. This is YouTube headquarters. Woo woo.
जोला भैया को कैसे बुलाएं भाई? अरे हाँ संदीप उतना आगे संदीप भैया आते रहिए जो चीजें हम दिखा सकते हैं। अच्छा ये हुआ उससे थोड़ा सा अलग से लोगो दिखता हुआ चमचमाता हो।
There it is. YouTube headquarters. Woo woo. Typical Google California building. Okay, let's see where they eat. Looks like a standard typical Google building. They didn't even show the good stuff. Lame video. They aren't suing YouTube. No, they're not suing YouTube. No, Kylie Rodney's family live in California. That's why they're saying California. It has nothing to do with YouTube. They're not suing YouTube. Are you that they were suing YouTube in California? No. You can't sue YouTube, by the way. I looked into it. So now, of course, the whole world is, the Hive keeps posting videos about Ryan. Dietz has posted like 3 videos. Ryan this, Ryan that. Come on, Dietz. Stop being a tragedy pimp. Crazy. All right, it's 2 a.m. Let me change the title on this. Hold on. The Wildebeest doesn't even deserve the title. Are you serious, Monkey's mama? Wow, now that's a weak bitch. At 1:49, Joneson was playing me. Wow. Wow. What a loser. They have to file in Tennessee. They have to. If you go after my... Oh, she's still playing me? Good to know. Let's see. She's playing this video or my last video? Is she playing this video or my last video? What video is she playing? This one? Aww. Well, hold on. Now, she sent me a message in Discord. I'm UpChurch being sued by KIELY Rodney family. Oh. KIELY Rodno. Plus the Hippo strikes, then plays my video. Make it make sense. Oh. Ryan. So poor Ryan. So bad. This moment. All right. See, here's the thing though. And I mean this honestly. I'm not dumb enough to do this when she expects me to do it. I don't play like that. It's when she least expects it that I will take her down. Like, she knows she's expecting me to do it. Like right now, I got better things to do. But when she least expects it, and when her friends least expect it, is when you do it. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just changing the title. Craig Squad. All right. Now, on a fair note, Tony, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I mean? No. I am way smarter than that. Way smarter. Apparently, published, a lot of people can find themselves in Virginia court because of data centers being in Virginia. Did they file courts in Tennessee? She's begging you to come and straight. Nope. Like, she thinks she's big. Well, she is big, but she thinks that she's like gonna outsmart me. Bitch, sit down. Just literally sit down. Like, you're not even on my level. Just sit down, little girl. Like, literally, you're embarrassing yourself. Just sit down. Exactly, Rock Jam. That's what I'm saying. You think I'm dumb enough to strike her now? Yeah, okay. But I guess she's just clueless. Like, I'm sorry. I've been around the block a couple of times. I know what I'm doing, little girl. Believe me. No, it was a good live. Famous put in California, victims reside in California, giving them jurisdiction. No, jurisdiction is in Tennessee. It was filed in Tennessee court. Tennessee is jurisdiction. Fact. That's true. Stand up, get some exercises. You're right. She does not know me at all, Yaron. She seems to think that she's so much better, and okay, little girl. You keep thinking that. But don't cry when I come back at you. When you least expect it, don't sit there and cry. Because I'm just telling you, you wouldn't be the first I had crying, so you won't be the last. But again, I'm not dumb enough to do it when you expect it. I not Eve Close. What? Speak English, shits and giggles. Oh, I'm tired. Crying and begging. Yeah, Yarn, it'll be back up. I mean, like, they took it, so I couldn't even do anything. I couldn't even send it to you because I don't have it. But I'll win that appeal. And she'll get sanctioned for filing a false claim. Because I'll also email them her community post that states why she did it. And that it was not done for copyright. It was not done for what she did. So, yeah. I'm doing good, shits and giggles. Like, here's the thing, too. And I really mean this. Let's say she struck me and I went down. Okay? Let's say I couldn't go live for a week or 2 weeks. I am a sole provider for 3 kids. Sole provider. Because I played your video for 15 minutes and you try to take my income. You want to cry about other people being a single mom? I support all 3 of my kids by myself. By myself. And you want to try to strike me down for playing a video for 15 minutes? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Tinker, I know that, but I'm making a point. That's the type of person you are, Jonesin? Because you didn't like the things I was saying? Aren't you in the middle of your buddy's fundraiser, you know, because she's a single mom? I mean, are your subs proud of you? But don't worry. Don't worry. Your time is coming. I'll pay you back. Believe that. Believe that. But you're lucky that I'm not down. You're lucky. So don't worry, though. Your time is coming. Have no doubt. And so are all your friends. Do not play my video. I'm telling you right now. You want to play this game? We can play this game, Jonesin. The difference is you don't have 20,000 subscribers. You will go down. You will be struck on a strike and not be able to go live because you only have 4,000 subscribers. So keep doing what you want to do. Just remember, Molly has taken out 2 channels already today. 2 whole channels she took out. So we can play that game. I'll take half the fucking hive out. Jonesin always has to put on a fake act and start shit. She did the same thing with Dolly. It's okay. Lawsuit CK results through federal. Venue is proper in this jurisdiction. That's what I keep saying, Tiffany. Anytime you go after money, you have to go to their state. That's not even arguable. That's fact. Thank you, Tinker. And I left StreamYards open. In Australian, $5.99. That's like really like $9 or something. No, Molly's not back. She was just on my channel.
Yo, don't hit subscribe. I always try to tell them, they do it every time. I tell them it's a problem, but they acting like it's fine. I'm begging them to stop, but they leave me with a like.
I agree, shits and giggles. Never good to go after donos. Totally agree. You're welcome, sweet one. I just saw it before. I just can't believe it. I really thought it was all a joke. And I'm glad I didn't say anything because I thought it was a joke. I'm like, they're not suing. That's some rumor. She starts crap to have content. Let's be honest. How often can you look at chickens and be entertained? I totally agree with you, Denise. Because she's not part of the cool kids. She's just an overweight blob who needs to get out more and exercise and stop eating McDonald's and fast food. She'll be much healthier, and she'll probably be less miserable with herself. I would pretty much guarantee that. I don't even know. Honestly, though, I don't even know why she would want to fight with me. Because I don't want to fight with heels because she's like fighting with my mom. I'm like her mom's age. Why do you want to fight with someone your mom's age? Like, really? Are you that insecure with yourself? Like, stay with your own kind. Thanks. Like, seriously, though, I wouldn't want to fight with someone 20 years older than me. Ew. Gross. I didn't even want to fight with Diane, who was only like 15 years older than me. But I told Heels that. It's the main reason I don't want to fuck with Heels. Heels is like my mom fighting with one of my mom's friends. Oh, I'm sure she did do it for Queen Sly Angel. I don't know who's up Queen Bee's ass more. Nick or Jonesin. I can't decide. But they both can tell you what she ate for lunch. I don't fight with anyone who needs a permit, slip sign off by her parents, and a B. I agree. Totally agree. My daughters are close to age and they're much better women than her. I'm just saying, Rock Jim, can you imagine fighting with some 20 years older than you? Hey, Rad Story. Ew, I would never. That's why I feel weird like fighting with her. She's like a little kid. Again, she's not little, but mentally. She obviously didn't have a great upbringing. I mean, look at the way she's acting. Yeah, Joneson, isn't it time for bed? Shouldn't you be like cuddled up with your husband or something? Or he doesn't want to sleep next to you. Because I can assure you, if I was married, I'm not fucking being up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm going to be sleeping with my husband. Just saying. I'm only up so late because I'm single. I can be. But if I could cuddle next to a warm body, that's exactly where the fuck I'd be. I wouldn't be on YouTube worried about fucking Perplexed. And give me a break. Or going to sleep early because you have a child who'll be up early. Good point. Sorry, old person that I told to go. You know what I'm saying, though? I don't know. It's just weird to me. These people that are married that are online, like creators, worried about this drama and that drama. Go sleep with your husband. It's just weird. Like, if I had a man, the last thing I'd be worrying about is Jonesin. Just saying. Or talking about this one or talking about that one. Weird. That's a weak story. UpChurch is a good kid. Leave him alone. Okay, A, UpChurch is not a kid. B, not a weak story. And it's actually a pretty strong case. Up the dog because someone who shall be nameless fed him sausages. Up, oh, your mom fed him sausage. I give my dog sausages. I get it. It's like fighting with grandma. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine fighting with someone 20 years older than you? That's no. I don't know if like it feeds her ego or something. I don't know. It's just weird. But no, she's just she was probably picked on in high school. Yes, Jones's boyfriend, baby daddy, does look a lot like Dolly. He's angry. He does look a lot like Dolly. He's bigger than Dolly, though. But I guess that's what you get when you eat McDonald's all the time. And she was crying day. I don't feel bad for her. Her mommy was there. Her daddy was there. Kids can be mean at school when it comes to weight. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure she was picked. She was picked on. I don't doubt that for 1 second. Then she comes online and she thinks that, she's all cool and shit. Okay. But when I found out how old she is, I'm not fighting with you. You're a fucking child. When someone's closer to my kid's age than closer to me, yeah, I'm not fighting with you. You're like a little kid. Let say Jones and love McDonald's and Angel gets their wings. It's true, though. It's all she talks about is fast food. It's disgusting. You're gonna fucking die of diabetes or some shit. Shits and giggles, it was worse than controversial. I mean, he was off the chain. When I was in school, the big girl, oh no. We used to pick on him. And then we all got fat. Karma. Karma, karma. Nah, he's been fine for months. Shits and giggles. He doesn't need chill about anything. He's been fine. I do wonder if he's going to talk about it. But I could swear that he apologized. But I guess the damage was done already. But I'm pretty sure he apologized. Shits and giggles, you're doing it again. You're not fucking listening. You're just typing to type, and you're not listening. So I'm not responding anymore. I said it 5 times. He lives in a house without internet. That's why he's been good. Oh, seriously? Wow. An angel gets its arches. There you go. Yo, let me tell you guys, I watched a pretty good movie before. I think I'm going to upload it to Patreon. Fear the Night, I think it was called. Yeah, Fear the Night. It was actually pretty good. Horror movie, but it was good. He was streaming a video game for hours. Has he talked about the lawsuit or he hasn't said a word? I wonder. Hooah. I wonder. You don't do horror movies? How do you not do horror movies? Fear the Night? It was so good. I know, I'm going to bed in a minute. I gotta check on my masterpieces in there. No horror. Well, how come nobody does horror? No, the reason why this one was good, though, it wasn't like super horror. It was more of like girls kick ass. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, it wasn't scary like someone's going to die, but it was kind of weird. It didn't get good reviews, but I'm not really sure why it didn't get good reviews. See, none of my Patreons like horror. You guys all suck. Which reminds me, I wanted to see if I can bootleg Talk to Me Yet. It came out tonight, and I want to see if it's available yet. I tried looking earlier, but it wasn't. Oh, might be right. Yeah, this is going to be fake. Yeah, I knew that was going to be fake. Torrent. None of the Michael Myers was good. Yeah, I think the bootleg is out. Damn, Talk to Me got 5 stars? That's a scary movie Dayton wants. Let's see. Nope, still not out yet. What the hell? Nope, still can't bootleg it. Nobody uploaded it yet. Probably get it tomorrow. All right, I'm out. I gotta go to bed. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So I love you guys. Oh, Yaron, I put that in Patreon. Nobody wanted to watch it. I don't think it got that many views. Sage loved it. Sage thought it was the greatest movie ever. I was like, did you really? She's like, it was amazing. I cried. I loved it. Oh my God. So I think if you're an 18-year-old girl, Barbie was the greatest thing ever. Actors Guild on strike. The leakers aren't there to bootleg. Oh, no, we'll get it. It'll be there tomorrow. So, all right. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Jonesin, choke on a French fry from McDonald's. And again, the art of war, my friend, you'll never know when I'm going to get you, but it's going to happen. That is called the art of war. You'll never know when it's coming, but it's coming. So with that said, I hope you beautiful people have a wonderful night and peace. And thank you guys for super chats because I didn't get a chance to tell you guys thank you before. So thank you everyone for super chats, and Yarn, I will let you know as soon as that video goes back up, which YouTube rules it should be within 10 days. But it'll definitely be back up. All right. I will see you beautiful people later. Have a wonderful night and sleep good. I will. Peace.